Hello, third grade, and welcome to your reading lesson today. We are working on our grammar, and today we are going to talk about complete and incomplete sentences, what is important when making a sentences, what do sentences need, because we are going to take another look at our paragraphs and we are going to edit our sentences together. But before we do that, let's look at what a sentence needs and what makes a good third grade sentence. The students love working on their new iPads. They love sending each other messages. We're going to use this story here to learn about sentences and how to make sure they are complete. So here we have a story about students who love sending text messages on their iPads. Mrs. Jones allows her students to send messages, but they have to follow two important rules. Can you guess the rules? The rules. Students may only write kind messages, of course. And students must write complete sentences. What is a complete sentence? Let's think about that. A complete sentence makes sense. That means when people read it, they can understand it. It expresses a complete thought and contains two things: a subject and a predicate. The students write sentences. They send kind text messages. But somebody asked, what is the subject and the predicate of a sentence? These words might sound familiar from second grade, or you might not remember them, so we're going to review them. What is a subject and what is a predicate? All sentences need a subject and a predicate. So one student says, I'll search on the internet to find out. They found that the subject is a noun. The subject is a noun of the sentence. It tells the who or the what of the sentence is about. Another student found information on what a predicate is. Let's find out. The predicate tells us what the subject is doing. That makes sense. We need a who or a what, and we need to know what they are doing. The predicate will always include a verb. So simply put, a sentence needs a noun and a verb. Verbs tell us about an action or a state of being. Time for some fun. Read each verb and do the action. Go ahead and do this from home. Read the word and do the action. Jump. Stand up and jump. Eat. Can you pretend to eat? Sleep. Oh, don't do that. You have work to do. Clap. Go ahead and clap. Feels good to move. Now, let's review. The subject is what or whom the sentence is about, while the predicate tells us something about the subject. Something about the subject. How to find the subject and the predicate? Well, first you have to find the verb. That's the action. Then make a question by placing the who or the what before the verb. The answer is your subject. The rest of your sentence is the predicate. The verb will be part of the predicate. Let's try this out. Jack plays basketball. What is the verb? If you said plays, you are correct. Now let's say, who plays basketball? Jack. That's the subject. So who or what plays? Jack plays. Jack is the subject. Now, plays basketball is the predicate. That was easy. Who or what sings? Who or what sings? That's going to tell us our subject. We sing a song. We. That's the who. Now what's the predicate? The predicate's the rest of the sentence. Sing a song. The girls read funny jokes. Who or what reads funny jokes? If you said the girls, you were correct. And what's the predicate? What do? They read funny jokes. These sentences make sense. We understand them. Now, this is very important. A sentence must always start with a capital letter and end with the correct punctuation. Always remember that. And we're going to be fixing our paragraphs. We're going to make sure they have those capital letters that start a sentence. And we're going to make sure they end with the correct punctuation. So, a sentence can end with the following punctuation marks. A period, a question mark, an exclamation mark. The rules for complete sentences. Pay attention because you're going to have to practice this by yourself. The sentence must be complete and make sense. That means it needs a subject, the who and a what, and a predicate. What are they doing? What's the verb? Basically a noun and a verb. You must use punctuation and capital letters to start sentences. Unless you have a proper noun in there. That's specific names of places, people, and things. They need to be uppercase too. So, get out your whiteboards. We're going to practice making some complete sentences. You can pause this video and do that if you need to. But you need your whiteboard and your dry erase marker right now. Pause the video and get it. Now that you are prepared, let's fix this sentence. The fat cat. What is this missing? Let's think about it. Does it make sense? The fat cat. The who, the what. But I can't find the verb. It told me to find the verb. Where's the... It's missing a verb. It's missing the predicate. I don't know what the fat cat does. There's nothing. It doesn't tell us what the fat cat does. And look, there's no period. Boy, thank you for helping me fix that sentence. Let's do another one. Complete the sentence. My teacher. My teacher does what? Can you complete the sentence? It's missing a predicate. What does the teacher do? It has the subject. The subject is the teacher. Now make it complete. My teacher loves pickles, period. My teacher is silly, exclamation mark. You decide. Make a correct sentence. Let's do another one. And remember, you can pause this video at any time to complete those sentences. Blank ran to the door. What? That doesn't make any sense. Ran to the door? Who or what ran to the door? The subject is missing. What are you thinking here? My mom ran to the door. My sister ran to the door. It needs a subject. It needs a who. Go ahead and pause the video and finish this sentence. Write a complete sentence. Let's do another one. Wrote a good story, period. Who wrote a good story? It's missing a subject. Pause the video and complete the sentence. Who or what wrote a good story? You tell me. My best friend wrote a good story. My third graders wrote a good story. Who? We wrote a good story? We could also be the subject. I could be a subject. He could be a subject. She could. Great job. Now, remember to please check your sentences that you just made and make sure they are complete. Now, we are going to do some practice of our own. And we're going to look at some sentences here, and we are going to decide whether or not they are complete sentences or incomplete sentences. And I have them here in Schoology, and I'm going to show that to you now. I'm going to go ahead and go straight to Schoology so I can show you your assignment. It says complete sentences. You're going to click on that, and it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. It says read each sentence and decide if it is complete or incomplete. So here we are. It says read each sentence and decide if it is complete or incomplete. Circle complete if the sentence is complete. Circle incomplete if the sentence is incomplete. So you're going to use the highlighter here, and you're going to read this first sentence, for example. Number 1, my teacher read a thick book. You're going to think to yourself, is there a subject and a predicate? Let's see. It said find the verb first. There's the verb read. Okay, who or what read? My teacher. There's the subject and the predicate. That's there. Starts with an uppercase letter. Does it end with the correct punctuation? It does. So, is that complete or incomplete? Which one would you circle? You tell me. Number 2 says the boys made lots of noise. Tell me if it is complete or incomplete. Number 3 says Jason and Jack. Jason and Jack. Just Jason and Jack? Jason and Jack did what? I don't know. Is that complete or incomplete? Go ahead and read the rest of the sentences and tell me if they are complete or incomplete. You have 11. Remember, you're only circling one. You have to circle one. Read number 1, tell me if it's complete or incomplete. Read number 2, circle whether it's complete or incomplete, and so forth. You can do this. I believe in you. Good luck.